Maybe we do it when we're in.
You could try talking to the elemental.
Yeah. So you guys will have a week of downtime, sort of split between being in Alnahir and the travel to Katiros, which you can do, which you would like, whatever you would like.
Yeah, I'll probably try to see if I can have a seance with Mr. Flashy Flesh.
Okay. Sounds good. So you want to try and do that. That would be just an event, not necessarily your downtime activity, because that's not like it would take you days to do that. We'll do that last, just because that's definitely going to be the most in-depth thing.
Oh, I found it finally. My order from what's his name? Dio. It's 1408 Vintage Red.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Yep. The wine.
Mm-hmm.
So for downtime, Mr. Dibbs, what are you going to do in your downtime? Partially in in Alnahir, partially on the ship traveling to Katiros.
So is there any way you can get treatment or go to a meditation spot or something to get more sanity back, or a bonus to the dice or something?
You can get a bonus if you get a therapist, basically, or the equivalent.
Can I just go get a bunch of hookers or something? And
where's Annabelle when you need her?
Yeah, I know, right? Annabelle would be
like, oh, well, there's this memory of this cosmic monstrosity messing me up. I'll just cut that out.
I mean, you can also do that with modify memory power. If Lachlan probably could do that for you if you headed up towards Grey Harbor.
Do I know about that?
He is a mind mage, yeah.
I mean, do I know about that as a option?
Yeah, I don't know. that would occur to Mr. Dibbs. You're right.
Can Robin pay for a really nice night for Mr. Dibbs? She feels guilty still. Whatever that means for Mr. Dibbs.
I'm like, that'd feel weird.
As a 14-year-old girl,
knowing
you a prostitute.
Knowing where this money is going, that'd feel weird. It's all right. Just keep doing what you do. Keep me alive. We'll call it even.
Well, how about this? Right. I'll boost your vigor for the night.
God, that feels still just gonna be weird.
So, don't you need to focus on that?
I'm not doing nothing else tonight. It's not like I have to sit there and watch.
Thankfully, there's no haptic feedback from spells.
Oh my god! Fine, if it'll make you feel better. This feels weird though.
Oh, we're on a pirate ship.
No, because then eventually, while I'm doing the deed, I'm gonna think all this prowess where it's coming from.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
maybe I'll take it away.
I mean, sex drive is pretty powerful in the moment. I don't know if you would.
Mm-hmm.
I should give it a shot. Come on, Mr. Dibbs.
No, I know. It's gonna be.
Ben, make him roll vigor. I want to see.
Your vigor is up 1 die.
All right, it's at 10.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Now, I don't want you to measure yourself or anything, but that elf was an hour and a half.
All right.
So whatever.
Exactly an hour and a half. All right, I'll set a timer.
Well, an hour 29 minutes.
All right.
Less than an hour and a half.
Yep.
More than 5 minutes.
All right, where's that hourglass?
We're not gonna measure time.
Where's that hourglass that stops time?
Oh no.
I'll fucking show you some stamina.
I'm not sure how that would work.
Yeah,
You're not
Well,
aware
you
of
have
the
to
time.
like freeze time on yourself.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, Robin's not gonna give you that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, all right. So this is presumably in Al Nahir. There is, I mean, there
Wait.
are
Wait, don't I owe that pleasure house ago?
the Chimera Den.
Yeah.
I think you swung by there
And
in
did.
a previous visit, and you're like,
Okay.
ah, yeah,
Yeah.
should go here.
Okay.
So yeah, now is the time.
Yep.
How much are you dropping on this?
Well, I don't know. I just made $600, so
Yeah.
I'll just $600.
Okay, yeah, that's
A true
enough
sailor.
for a very good night.
There.
um,
Sanity
so-
better.
I'll have you give me a spirit roll at
Oh, I should have just boosted your spirit.
+1 from prostitution.
Yes. And booze, and probably some drugs.
Yep,
It's not.
That
revelry.
Revelry. What's the other word that is in the book? Carousing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say debauchery.
That's that too, but carousing and debauchery.
Yep,
All right, spirit at +1.
hedonism. There's a lot of words.
I think
for
it's
that.
hedonism, but yeah.
Hedonism.
All right, yeah, I'll Benny. Just I got a.
Oh,
I got a
it's
5,
it's
but-
hedonism.
Is it?
I've always heard.
Oh,
hedonism.
right, yeah. It's hedonism. I get it.
Oh,
Yeah. I got a.
man, we are nailing the sex jokes today.
Yeah. I'll go in here, and I don't care. All right, there we go. Exploding 6. So for another exploding 6, and a 3. So 6, 6, 3 + 1 is 16.
You got a raise, so you recover 2 points of sanity.
Yay, hookers.
So after that night, you're feeling much more alive in yourself. You have been reminded about what's good in life.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I wrote down before. It's like, oh, where'd my hooker list go?
Man, I know we record these sessions, and I'm actually, for the first time ever, I realized how easy it is to stream on Twitch with this program.
Yep.
I really hope somebody watches this episode.
Oh yeah.
They won't, but I really hope they do.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
I
You heard it here, guys,
Yep.
folks. Prostitution cures mental trauma.
Yes, it does.
PTSD? Nah.
Just go into a whorehouse.
I mean, I'm
Replace your PTSD with an STD.
pretty sure that's how they handled it.
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah,
quote
definitely.
ever. That's a slogan. PTSD with an STD.
The prostitution whorehouse therapy clinic.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it works. I can be their poster boy.
The doctor will see you now.
Mm-hmm. Naughty
man.
nurses.
All right, so yeah, that's Mr. Dibbs's downtime, and then
No,
Just chill on
that's
the
his
ship.
that's his uptime.
uh,
Hey,
Hey.
yeah. So
Meanwhile,
we are
moving on,
top of it today.
Tara.
Yeah. What just praved sex act am I up to? I'm carving a whale
Yeah.
that's it.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it. Alright.
Give me
You already did
roll
yours.
for that. Yeah.
Alright. Warning, I'm into knives.
And it wasn't depraved. It was actually sanity boosting. So
Well,
I
hers
got a
was.
9.
Yeah.
9 on a cult.
All right, yeah. So, you're pretty much finished with the Paul Ram by the end of the trip down to Kateros. Maybe you got a couple little final touches to do, and I mean it's no like Michelangelo statue or anything, but like it's pretty good. Yeah,
Mhm.
you think so? It definitely is a parrot. Paul likes it.
A lot of Michelangelo's statues are missing, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
Might be better then.
Are they really that good?
Yeah.
Might be better.
Yeah.
I've never seen Michelangelo sculpt a parrot. Just saying.
He'd probably
Put
leave off
my
a wing.
imaginary whalebone parrot carving next to a Michelangelo and tell me which one's better.
Right.
Yeah, nice. All right, and then last but not least, Robin. You are doing the. You're gonna try and do the lightning in a bottle thing.
Yeah.
So why don't you give me a occult roll?
Oh man, nailing it. 26.
Damn, nice. All right.
I'm here to talk.
So as you you sort of like set up the ritual, you
Is it a ritual?
it is a ritual, yes.
Oh, I don't have ritual casting. I don't know that.
It is not a ritual casting
I'll be
thing.
right
It is just like an occult ritual.
Okay. So I don't need like ritual components or anything.
A normal person could do this if they had enough knowledge of the occult.
Okay.
You would need like some chalk probably,
I'll probably steal some from.
but yeah, not like a consequential amount. So it takes an hour to set up, and as you're doing it, you're kind of improvising from like what you've seen Tara do, and just sort of like gut feeling on your knowledge of magic, and all the while you feel this sort of like, just like a slight weight on your shoulder, almost like someone's like leaning on you a little bit, watching over you.
Not Paul, though, right?
Not Paul. No, he's sitting on the bed frame or whatever, watching you also. But you probably do think like a couple of times that it's Paul sitting on your shoulder until you realize he's not on your shoulder. But once you finish, you put the skull in the middle of the circle, and then kind of like put the bottle next to it. Why don't you roll me 2d6?
Exploding.
Nope.
All right, 7.
Okay. This is... There it is. Okay. So you get it ready. You check all the lines and stuff, and you set the skull sort of facing the bottle. You then uncork the bottle. As you do, there is a as the lightning bolt shoots up and hits the ceiling of your cabin, and like ricochets to a wall, and then like shoots towards like sort of towards Paul, but then it like arcs and turns into like the skeleton head, and the crackling electricity takes up root in like the mouth of the skeleton as the gems begin to glow.
Oh.
And you hear this sort of like crackling voice that sounds like it's like made out of like electricity, basically. Say like zap, 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 zap.
Is your name Zap?
Names? No. Yes. Zap.
Hi, Zap. I'm Robin. I'm here to talk with you.
I want to zap.
Zap what?
Everything. The world.
Not the problem.
Zap, zap.
Why are you in this bottle?
Safe.
To keep
Cozy.
you safe? Do you like the bottle?
Keeps the spark alive. But
Oh.
zap zap.
Do you want to zap something?
Always.
I have anything you can zap? Probably shouldn't zap Ensign. We'll come back to that. How long have you been in this bottle?
Long.
Okay.
That was like maybe a question?
Alright, I'm back.
How much time?
Robin's talking to Lightning.
Oh.
How much what?
Cool.
How much time?
Time. Yes.
Okay. Who put you in the bottle?
Someone. Zap.
Do you like being in the bottle?
Yes. No. Safe, but zap.
Safe but zap.
Zap zap.
You like zapping things,
Yes.
but you like being in the bottle as well.
Yes.
Me and my friends, we routinely come across.
What's that?
I said my friends and we routinely come across people. I'll make you a deal.
Deal. I do that.
If you get back in the bottle, I will let you out soon. Something
To zap.
to zap.
Give me a persuasion roll.
5.
You let me out, I zap.
You zap who I tell you to.
Yes.
Do I have any sense if I could communicate with him without this call?
So you know, like, elementals cannot verbally or otherwise communicate. They are suspected to like be able to understand human speech, but that's just that's not really confirmed.
Well, let's do a science experiment. Would I be able to like stop using the skull and just speak to him?
You would have to.
Stop the ritual thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll try that later. Let's see here. What else? Do you remember anything about the place that you were found?
Great.
Or the people that put you in here or in the bottle?
Much zap, only zap, then little zap. Just me.
Much zap, only zap, and then little zap.
Little Zap, like Zap Brannigan.
Was there
This whole time I'm thinking Zap Brannigan.
Yeah, same.
what was there a larger elemental that you were a part of?
Was there?
Is that what you're saying?
Is there?
Or is there? I don't know.
Is there? You get the impression it doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't seem to be very mentally sophisticated.
Do you like to do things other than zap?
Things other than zap.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
There is only zap.
There was only Zap.
I feel you, buddy.
Yeah, you and Tara speak the same language. There is only Zap.
I mean, if we want to just destroy that cave of blasting jelly, I'm sure he would enjoy zapping it.
I mean, I've been holding on to this for a long time, thinking like, if I ever need to just cause chaos, I'm gonna throw this jar.
Yes, but now we might be able to cause chaos and it doesn't hurt us.
Yeah, for sure. Organized chaos is an oxymoron, but better for us probably.
Do you eat anything
Eat.
or sleep?
What is eat? What is sleep?
Okay. Interesting. So yeah, if you get back in the bottle, I will let you out soon so you can zap.
In how this bottle, head bottle.
Is he? He's not like contained in this, is he?
I mean, not physically, but it looks like he is sort of like bound into it in a way from like the ritual you performed. You could probably figure out how to like you could end the ritual prematurely if you wanted to put him back in the bottle.
Right, but I couldn't like make the skull his new home.
It is probably not like conditioned correctly to like hold him for an extended period of time. I mean, like it has the potential maybe if you got someone who is adept at like that sort of magical study. Have a friggin' talking lightning skull. But yeah, the bottle is like designed to hold elemental energy like him.
Okay.
Or it.
I can't think of anything else to ask it. It's not very talkative, right? Like it's not offering anything on its own other than zap.
No.
Okay. So yeah, I'll probably just end it like, hey, if you get, I'm gonna end this, and then if you get back in the bottle, I will let you out soon, and you can zap people.
Yes, zap.
All right. Nice to meet you, Zap.
So as you sort of finish the ritual, the spark within the skull's mouth kind of like crackles and sends out several little like arcs, and then it dwindles into like a small like little spark almost, and sort of like drifts back into the bottle where it remains sort of like small.
Cool.
And you're able to cork it up again. So you learn like if you go out, are you going to try and test it?
No.
Okay.
I don't dislike any of my crew enough for that.
So the you do notice after about a day, the electricity levels in the bottle go back to what they were before.
Okay.
So you know now that the elemental takes a day to recharge. It will, upon being released, return to the bottle after a short period of time. When you open the bottle,
be able to control it.
Yep. When you open the bottle, you roll 2d6 to determine what the elemental does. Because of your negotiation with it, you add +2 to that roll.
Okay.
if Robin is the one opening it.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else -2?
No, just no
I know.
penalty.
Yeah.
So yep, that's what the lightning in a bottle is.
All right.
Baby, you're like lightning in a bottle.
It's been in my head this whole time.
I'm just channeling my inner Kelsey.
Yeah.
Yep.
She would have broken into that song sessions the second we got it.
Many times. All right, yeah. So that's Robin's thing. You're the magic item identifier here, getting all the item identifications.
Gotta pull my weight somehow.
Yeah. So looking to the travel as you're heading towards Gatiros. So the if you look at the map here, the common trade channel goes up this way to Katiros. Just because it's more open waters. It is definitely like a lot faster if you go through here along the coastline. But it's a little bit more of a treacherous journey. It'll save you probably a day of sailing if you do that.
Save a day. Save a day.
All right. If you would like to do that, the helmswoman may give me a boating roll.
I will.
Not navigation, so just straight up boating.
A 9.
A 9. All right. Yes, you are a master of the sea. So you are able to navigate through the narrow channel between the two isles, and you are afforded a view of the sort of jungle island to the north and the kind of like swampy, boggy area to the south. You see the mountains of the center of the island slowly getting larger as you move along the coastline towards Gatiros itself. So just that journey took 3 days.
Are you updating that?
I am not.
Okay.
I'm updating the date. And yeah, you arrive safely in Katiros at about mid-afternoon. Over to the Katiros map. So last time you guys briefly stopped in Katiros, I didn't have a map because that was like over half a year ago. In real time. But now I have one. And this is it.
Man, we've been at this game for way longer than it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, we're almost up to a year now. I think we started this game in either late February or April.
The first date on my character sheet is the 19th of February.
Okay, yep.
And the first session was the 20th of February.
Yep. So we're 11 months into the game.
Damn.
We've been done with space for 3 months now. 2 months now.
Whatever's
longer than that.
Whatever's on the Discord, like those.
Yeah.
Was that in general or pirates?
That'd be pirates.
Okay. So yeah, whenever those big long things. Okay. So yeah.
Oh.
9/29, 2020. That was the
4 months.
the letters.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was like.
And I've got 31 different like weeks of entries of videos since FISA. So from FISA onward, it's been 31 weeks since we've been playing this.
More than half a year.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Crazy.
These campaigns are good. They're long. Lots of stories.
Yeah, so in Katiros, you guys So there is the Katiros dockyard, which is a more like formal dry dock, and then there's the Rusty Anchor scrapyard, which is the one that you had visited previously on your trip to Katiros. The proprietor was a man with only one remaining limb.
Oh, is this the one that had the giant cannon?
He had the big cannon, yeah.
Yeah.
And they offer ship repair and upgrades to those who can afford them, which is presumably you guys.
Should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
there.
yeah. So you do have the option of steel plated hull or copper. Steel is pretty expensive. 6,500 marks, I believe. Yep, for steel, and then 3,250 marks for copper. Both of them take the same amount of time, which for your ship, it is it's 2 days per size, so about a month.
Yeah.
Dry dock. How much money is in our ship fund?
We sold some for like 20 grand, I thought.
It's just shy 1,800 marks.
Maybe we didn't.
Short like 4,500 ish.
For the steel, yeah. It doesn't affect speed or anything, right?
No. Not significantly. It would make you a little bit faster just because the smoother hull, but not mechanically so.
Oh, this thing is slower because of the extra weight.
Now the copper-plated hulls are smoother, so less water resistance.
I mean,
Maybe
I
it
say we go
balances
in
out.
for the steel.
All iron sides.
I don't have a lot to spend my money on right now, and I have a good chunk of money. I don't know what else I'd spend it on other than making our ship tougher.
We can throw down.
Although it is going to be 7,000 because we definitely want to pay up for the RAM.
Well, you don't have to pay for that. Because
Oh, we have a RAM.
Yep.
Right.
And you'll be able to get your RAM installed during that time. The carpenter and everything.
Do these people take dollars? I want to get rid of these dollars.
Sure.
Okay.
They're Daras.
I mean, like, they probably don't, honestly, but you could go to a bank and exchange them. Well, maybe not you, but
Right.
they'd be like, where'd you steal this money from?
Yeah.
So, aside from like ship fund, how much are we short?
So we use all of the ship. That'd be 1,900. No, sorry, 2,000 marks exactly. No, 1,900. Yeah. And we need 6,500. You said.
6,500. Yep.
So, yeah. 4,600 over 4. 1,150 a piece.
Over 4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Doomy's pitching in too.
I thought you meant Paul. Like, Paul, you gotta pull your weight here.
1534 a piece.
Okay.
All right. I'm behind that. Do we want to? We should set up some sort of. This is Tara speaking as an individual, but we should set up some sort of like repayment plan from the ship's fund at like 0 interest.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
We can. I mean, we can do that as we go. We don't need to write a contract or anything.
Right.
It's really, yeah, it's
Kind of hand wavy.
yeah. I mean, like, you guys are pirates, so like, none of your crew are
Mhm.
accountants. They're all just like, give us as long as they get money.
And,
They're cool.
and the equal amount of money.
Yeah, they get their share.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
How much did you say, Gerald?
1534.
30, 15, 40.
I'm left with 1800, just so you know, Ben.
A paltry sum.
Mm-hmm.
And that
It's
removes
it's
all of the money from the ship fund. And then I went ahead and made a note in the investment so we can siphon that off later.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to loan some money for provisions as well. Not a good idea.
Well, maybe we'll be making money in this month somehow.
Yeah. Actually, so we're just gonna do 1 day per size, so 13 days, 2 weeks. Still a lengthy period of shore leave, but not quite as long.
All right, lads, we got 2 weeks, 13 days for you to carouse in Katiros. Don't get killed. Come back fit as a fiddle, ready to sail. If you're not here, you're left behind.
All right, Captain. And
I assume that the dry dock does its own security.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like super great, given it's
Wait,
technically a scrapyard. But
Are we in the dockyard or the scrap?
Is this the mud town?
no, that's
No.
Bahrain.
Okay, I saw mud pits. So.
There is mud pits, though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? This is like it's a scrapyard, right?
Yeah.
Let me think. Is there like, who would I go to pimp out the captain's quarters?
Probably one of the like shops in the around the graveyard market.
Sure.
Which yeah, so I guess since you're giving
The Cursed Sea Nautical
I
Society.
just saw that
oh yep, that's a place.
to go check out.
So yeah, since you're staying a like fairly extended period of time here, I'll give you a quick rundown of Katiros as you would know it. So of the cities in the Arnaki territories here, Katiros is a very big merchant city, being like centrally located. It's also known as like one of the most irreverent places in terms of religion. It is basically run and owned by greedy merchants that are really don't give two shits about religion in any way. The main industry here is mining and ore smelting and stuff. So a lot of the like outer wall area is pretty heavily polluted and sooty. And yeah, there are two main companies that are rivals that compete for mines and stuff here, that are always sort of at each other's necks. And the Citadel here is run by the Al-Majurai, the mercenaries. They acquired it when the merchants sort of took over the city from the theocracy. They backed the merchants because they had money, and the merchants gave them a castle.
Oh.
Steal.
Should we
Yep.
go take a castle? I feel like we need a castle.
It'd be called a pirate fortress.
Yeah,
Our ship is kind of a castle.
Yeah.
Every,
we got forecastle.
every captain is king of their own castle when they're on their ship.
We have a giant boat.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's the general rundown of Katiros, and then of course there are a bunch of other little places to go and do. Yeah, but I guess like to sort of in the last like half hour or so of the session, is there anything you guys want to do here? Do you want to do something more extended here, or do you want to just kind of like chill and do downtime stuff?
I mean, how long would it take to get to Ketris and back if we were to charter passage?
Let's see here.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't have any really sort of spending time here, and we can go talk to Dio and try to sell some stuff to him.
Yeah. I could use some downtime to try to get some sanity back, though.
I recommend the brothel.
It would take probably like 5 or 6 days.
One
depending
way
on
or
how
there and
fast. Both ways.
That's
Like
not so bad.
round trip, assuming you don't really stay very long in Ketris.
back? Right. You could just go cause some trouble. I'm always down for that too.
I can do that. It's music like this is why I can't stream anything on Twitch. This would get flagged instantly.
Copyright. Mm-hmm.
It's music?
Mm-hmm.
I'm streaming on Twitch. They'll probably flag me.
Yep.
We'll see
Yeah.
how long it takes them. I mean, nobody's fucking watching, so who cares?
Right. It's just they do it with bots now.
Yep. It's like, oh, this is copyrighted music.
Yep. It can sense or whatever, and
You can sense it.
it can
I can
sense
feel it.
Yeah.
I can smell the copyright infringement.
I do kind of want to go check out the novel, whatever that's about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right next to where we are, so that's convenient.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to check it out, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, so you we have enough time to do some stuff there.
Sorry, real quick, one question. What did we get from the vault? We got like bronze and gold.
You got gold coins and then those like bronze discs that are like,
And how much gold coins?
I got 3. I put those in my pocket.
I'm assuming that the
I
coins.
assume that's written down somewhere.
It's up on the thing. 100 ancient golden
Yeah, it was
coins,
100.
10 coils, fine gold chain.
Oh, yeah,
small
the
bronze
gold
blades. Yeah,
Because
it's all-
I'm willing to bet that, like, the gold chain and the gold coin, are really only worth gold, or like their weight in gold. They're not worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we're gonna find like a museum or something like that. And yeah. So I'll probably spend some time, if everyone's cool with that, just finding a place to pawn those off.
Yeah.
The discs, I think, they seem more like important to figuring out the puzzle of the society, right?
Yep.
I mean, they have writing on them.
Yeah, so
you
I,
got 300
at
of
least
those.
got a chance of buying. They're just bronze and not worth that much.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, with 300 of them, they would be worth a reasonable amount, but just cut for their like weight in quantity of bronze, which is it's like pretty high quality bronze as well. But yeah, like not a king's ransom or anything.
And you want to keep the skull to try to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 100% keeping that skull.
Okay.
Okay.
The next sentient storm I see, I'm gonna go talk to it.
Nice. That's a hell of a.
Hey! Hey!
Stick your head in this skull and talk to me.
You blustery
That's gonna go
fucker.
well.
Give me some time to put some chalk down. Stop blowing the chalk around.
Yeah, so going to the Nautical Society.
Oh my god, is this just gonna be like a yacht club?
You head over to it's next to the Katiros dockyard, which there's a number of ships and stuff, and like going just like these couple of blocks, it is a significant increase in like quality of architecture and cleanliness. And the Nautical Society is this pretty like fancy building with kind of like this steepled roof. It has a clock face on the top of it, and the clock face is stylized to look like a compass. And they've got this like nice marble steps leading up to it and stuff. And you sort of like wander inside and look about, and there's sort of like an entry hall with a clerk there who's sort of like reading a ledger or a book of some kind with some spectacles as you head in there. Switch to less piratey music now. Oh yes, this is perfect. So he says, he sort of looks up and says, hello, and who might you be?
I'm Captain Taranajar of the frigate Minot. This is my ship's mage, Robin Greeley. Is Mr. Dibbs here?
Yeah, I'd come with.
Yep.
And my first mate, Mr. Dibbs.
He sort of regards each of you with a level gaze as the frigate Minot. Don't believe I've heard of it. Are you new to the society?
Yes, we have not been a part of it before. We're interested in learning more about it. What can you tell me about the society?
And what is your trade, Captain Najar?
Trade?
Merchants, mostly.
Our trade is trade.
A freelance ship, no doubt.
Yes, you could call us that.
Well, the Nautical Society is a loose organization of scholarly individuals and enterprising adventurers who are keen to chart and map out the more primal places in this world. This continent is ripe with such things, rivers that lead inland, and the seas unknown to the south. We explore these places and sell information to useful information to those who desire it.
What does one need to do to join the society, and what would be expected of them?
Well, do you have any academic credits
No.
or exploration experience?
Yes.
What kind of exploration experience?
You ever met an elf?
Yeah, you explored all he had to
You
offer.
kind of like, this is not personally, no.
We met a few about a week ago.
Did you know?
That's about the measure of a normal week for us.
Hmm.
Do you have a Gorgon that owes you a favor?
Why don't you all give me a notice roll, no penalties.
Nah, 3.
6.
7.
Okay, so Tar, you're clueless, but Mr. Dibs and Robin, he seems pretty skeptical that you met an elf a week ago. He just with the slightly raised eyebrow and like, I see.
Yeah.
Mr. Dip,
I didn't believe it either.
do you want to show him your elven scimitar?
I suppose. I guess everyone needs proof now and then. And I unsheath.
His eyes sort of go to the scimitar. May I?
Yeah, don't cut yourself. It's sharp.
Sort of takes it and examines it and says, "Oh, no, that is interesting. Elves, you say?
Indeed.
I've
You're
heard they are more
looking for-
common than not when one travels further into the Fellbriar.
Do I know what the Fellbriar is?
The Fellbriar is the big old jungle that takes up most of Pangola's
Gotcha.
mainland coastline.
If you're looking for strange places, we're great people to know. Now,
Well,
are you going to let us into your stuffy society, or should we just leave and go elsewhere?
kind of like lets out a sort of a huffy breath and says, "Do you have any experience making maps in cartography?"
I read a lot of maps.
We
I
we
read
mapped,
a lot of maps.
We
I
mapped.
navigate.
We mapped in one of those islands, I thought, and sold it to someone.
Yeah. I mean, like, Tara, you've never actually drawn a map yourself, but you could probably figure it out, right? Like, it's not that hard. It's not that much different than...
I'm sure that I would know what I was trying to convey.
Also, we could hire a
I mean-
cartographer.
Yeah, like... I'm sure that you think that your maps would be sufficient to...
Yeah, okay. I mean, no, but it's a map. I read a lot of maps. I deal with maps. I could probably write something.
Well,
We chart a lot of waters and lands.
if you do go anywhere off the beaten track, do your best to draw a map, and we will look at your findings. Come back to Gitiros after an expedition, and we can talk about cut of the profits for the information.
What profits?
Us getting paid for information.
Well, there are many entities in the government and merchants who are interested in having up-to-date maps, especially concerning dangers or interesting places.
Say, have you ever heard of the Duke of Summer Rains?
The what's now?
The Duke of Summer Rains. Probably an elf.
He said the Dukas.
Curious. He kind of like pauses and thinks for a second, says, there may be an expedition that's dug up some information that might be related to such a name. Why is it of any concern to you, if I may ask?
We got invited to his island.
By the elves you met, I presume.
Very same.
Hmm.
You wouldn't know anybody we could talk to about that, would you?
Would have more insight.
They
He
seem
kind of like
inordinately interested with us.
We're interesting people, they said.
he sort of looks at the three of you, just definitely like sizing you up again, looking at your nice, well tailored eelskin coats and chainmail, and he says, "Well, we have some information that may assist in finding this place if it does exist. If you are planning on going there, I would request that you bring any word of its location and the contents therein back to the society for charting of courses and the like."
Tell me, why do you chart all these things?
Because it is the new world. It is here for the taking. And his eyes flick briefly over towards Robin as he says that.
Well, we'll be in touch.
Are you interested?
In the information of
Yes.
the Duke Isle.
We are interested.
What sort of
If you,
hoops?
If you find you want to be more forthright with any of that information, send word to the Forget-Me-Not. She's in dry dock right now. But I'll find the message.
He kind of like straightens up and says, "Well, I will have to consult with some other members of the society."
You do that.
He sort of nods and says, "Good day, madam."
Yes, Captain.
"Good day, captain."
Walk away.
Follow.
Not a fan of those ones.
It's. They remind me of home.
Stuffy rich people.
They're an acquired taste.
Charting, those things are only of value to the forces that want to tame the waters, no?
Or the people that want to explore the waters. We could see if we could sneak in and borrow.
There's a fine line between exploring and exploiting.
I mean,
A line easily crossed.
we have plundered 2 ancient temples.
Yeah.
True.
What are we doing?
That was for your own personal gain.
Aren't we exploiting?
Nobody's living there.
Except for Zap.
Zap seems pretty happy to be with us from your telling.
He will be.
When the zapping starts.
What do you think of the Duke of the Summer Isles?
That's if we want to pause our exploration of Industrious Choir or whatever the heck they're called.
Yeah, I thought we had another point of interest.
I mean, there's a lot of points of interest.
That's the Duke of Summer Rains and the Immaculate Choir. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't be
Did I say
opposed.
Duke of Summer Rains?
You did the first time, but you said the Duke of Summer Isle.